What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and some more Birthright coverage here. We're making our way through the classes, and today we're going to take a look at a somewhat unique class for the setting, although you can probably get this with other subclasses and especially versions of the standard wizard across the different editions since Birthright was out. So the magician here is someone who's basically a caster of lesser magics and specifically illusions for the most part. So it does have some hefty ability requirements, though, still. Intelligence 12 plus, 12 or higher, dexterity 12 or better, interesting for that, and then wisdom of 14 or greater. You would think perhaps intelligence would have played a bigger role there, but the key things, though, are still intelligence and wisdom, and basically humans, only humans can be magicians. So wizards who are restricted to lesser magics are known as magicians or seers in Cerealia. The magicians must work harder at their craft than true mages because they lack the innate magical ability that characters of elven descent and the scions of the bloodlines harbor. Magicians must also be more creative in their spellcasting due to their limited choice of spells. So let's jump into that. So they are automatically considered to be specialists in illusion and divination, and then get a fairly sizable list of benefits here. So they gain one bonus spell per level that must be chosen from either of the two primary schools, so that's actually pretty sweet. They do suffer a -1 penalty. Their victims of their spells suffer -1 penalty to saving throws versus illusion and divination spells cast by them, and they also gain a bonus against any illusion or divination spells cast at them. So, your spells, basically the spells that you do cast are stronger, essentially, and then you have a bonus against anyone casting said spells against you. So, they also gain a 15% bonus when learning these types of spells and suffer a 15% penalty when learning spells from outside their schools. They automatically gain one new illusion or divination spell of their choice for their spell books when they reach a new level. So, really cool stuff there. And then getting into some more of the details here. So magicians can cast spells of all levels from the schools of divination and illusion, but they only top out at first and second level of every other type of spell. So you can obviously see there's going to be some pretty big restrictions there, but what they do specialize in, they will learn all that stuff faster, essentially, and have a larger repertoire of those spells. So playing to those strengths. And certainly there's still some good first and second level spells of the other schools too, so it's not like you're completely useless in that regard. So, unlike specialist wizards, magicians have no opposition schools and are not barred from any schools. So again, that plays more to some of the older sort of restrictions from the second Ed era. So a lot of the stuff is just very wide open and loose now in later editions. But again, depending on how much of second edition overall you decide to port in, and also some of the more specific things of Birthright, again, some of that will be a bigger or lesser factor depending on what you're doing. Last little bit here, so magicians can use any magical item normally allowed to wizards. Because the study of their craft is different from that of a true mage, magicians may use weapons forbidden to a true mage, though. So this is a little bit of a cool feature, including club, dagger, dart, knife, short bow, light crossbow, rapier, slings, short swords, and staves. And then they can choose from the rogue, wizard, and general non-weapon proficiency groups as well. So you have some interesting choices there to really make that again, a pretty unique role-playing experience here, and couple that in with potentially having a bloodline and other things as well. So there's lots of ways to make this magician class really stand out. So you shouldn't consider it something or a lesser class necessarily, just because, again, you're not getting the full range of spells that a wizard would have, and again, you have all these other special unique abilities here. So some really cool possibilities here, guys. Let us know in the comments if you have run a magician in any of your campaigns or have come across any interesting NPC magicians for your campaigns and how that has gone. And, if you've even managed to have a blooded magician perhaps rule some sort of domain. So hit us up in the comments here, guys. Let us know how you feel like this class would work. And again, whether you're sort of running pure sort of original second ed Birthright, with the again second edition AD&D rules, or if you've supported that into later editions and what you've sort of kept or removed. So hit us up in the comments there, guys. Let us know again, and we will see you in the next one as we move on to the Thief in our next video. Take care.